I, Cadet, promise to honor my God, my country, the Dominica Cadet Corps, and to do my best, to serve them loyally, and honorably, at all times, to be faithful, to my obligations, as a member of that corps, to the best of my ability, through the Dominica Cadet Corps, to which I now belong.
Along the shorelines of time, mankind has sought to leave his mark on the pages of history and give value and meaning to his existence. And so for the Dominica Cadet Corps, the year 2009 marked the first time in 99 years that this venerable institution was able to establish its own permanent headquarters, thanks to the support of the Dominica Social Investment Fund, DSIF, UNESCO, and the government of Dominica. And again, thanks to this project, the Dominica Cadet Corps was able to implement an impressive program of skills and personal development, which provides an ideal foundation for the development and evolution of the cadet program here. But notwithstanding the importance of these achievements, the year 2010 marks an even more impressive, memorable and historic milestone, that of the 100th or diamond anniversary of the Dominica Cadet Corps. It should be noted that in the context where most groups and organizations on this island are challenged to exist beyond 10 years, a phenomenon referred to in some circles as the daunting decade, this 100-year-old history of the Dominica Cadet Corps is both exceptional and remarkable. But what is the Dominica Cadet Corps, and how did it arrive at this juncture?
As far as I'm concerned, these youth here, that's the best Dominica has to offer. The very, very best there is in the country, right here. And there are a number more to come. The other 500 cadets are just as well equipped.
Simply put, the Dominica Cadet Corps represents the best of our nation's youth, and is arguably one of the most versatile and effective institutions for molding young persons here into disciplined and productive members of society. But let us start at the very beginning.
The Dominica Cadet Corps started in 1910. Somewhere after the war, 1939 to 1945, we have a memorial stone at the DGS to remember the cadets who served in the Second World War, who were members of the Dominica Grammar School. In 1952, the first Cadet Corps Act was passed. In 1971, there was the establishment of the Dominica Cadet Corps as opposed to the Dominica Grammar School Cadet Corps, and that comprised DGS, SMA, and the Youth Camp. In 1979, we had Hurricane David, and that is significant because at the time when the Corps was functional, when Hurricane David struck, our HQ got looted and destroyed, so the Corps went to sleep for a very, very long time. In 1995, we had the first revival of the program, where our very own Ambrose George, who was a member of the DGS PTA at the time, was the chairman of the DGS PTA, and that was where the actual Corps began to revive after this long period of sleep. I say sleep. And I'm going to skip. In about 2000, in June 2000, we had the first 21-piece band given to us by one of our former cadets, Gabriel Christian. So the instruments you see are not remnants, but they belong to the group of instruments that was given to us by our very own Gabriel Christian. In June 4th, 2001, the Cadet Corps Act was passed, and on January 19, 2001, His Excellency President V.L. Shaw gave assent to the Cadet Corps Act. So we came into full-fledged, not fly-by-night, because of our act. The second Central Cadet Committee was appointed in February 2001. On October 24, 2001, I was appointed Commandant, rank of Captain of the Dominica Cadet Corps. On November 3rd, 2001, we had the first time the Cadet Corps on parade at our Independence Day rally. In July 18, 2002, we attended the first Commandant's Conference. It was the 18th Commandant's Conference, and that was held in Trinidad. But that was the first time Dominica was attending as a member of the group. And that group included, just so you know, that we are not all alone in this operation. The persons, the other countries that were at that time at the conference included Dominica, Jamaica, St. Vincent, Montserrat, St. Lucia, Antigua, Trinidad. In 2003, we had the first official approval of a subvention from government of $45,000 to the program. On October 15th, 2003, we had the second Dominica Cadet Corps Central Committee appointed, and that was from 2003 to 2005. January 25th, 2004, we had the inaugural celebration of Cadet Day, and that was after the approval of the program in 2001. On January, we decided that we were going to have every year a day to commemorate the revival of the program. So we have chosen January 19th or anywhere close to that date to be Cadet Day. And since then we have gone around January 19th or January 25th, the closest Sunday to January 19th to be Cadet Day. On November 3rd, 2004, I was honored to receive the Meritorious Service Award for my involvement with the cadet program. And I'm wearing the medal, but it actually has to do with the entire program. So everybody is entitled to have a piece of the medal. In January 23rd, 2005, we had the first major combination of promotion of officers, and they included myself as moving from captain to major. We had Lieutenant David Andrew moving from lieutenant to captain. Father Franklin Coffey as our chaplain, Gabriel Christian as honorary captain, Second Lieutenant Lincoln Robinson to lieutenant, Lieutenant Dawson Robin was promoted, Second Lieutenant Dawson Robin promoted to lieutenant, and Second Lieutenant Joseph Raymond promoted to lieutenant. And then there were a number of other promotions as well. We're going to fast forward to 2009. We had police officer in his substantive role as police officer. Corporal Dawson Robin was seconded full-time to the program and to hold the rank of captain, first time ever in 99 years. On April 30th of this year, the Honorable Minister of Education approved the fourth Dominica Cadet Corps Central Committee. And it's important, I will just read the names of the persons who are charged with the responsibility for the policies that will govern